Guys, I am so sorry it has taken me so long to upload this swatch video. In today's video, I will be swatching the new Zoya fall collection. This is the Sensual Collection, and it has lots of gorgeous shades in it. So let's get started. This collection is split up into two sections. There is a dark, cooler toned, vampy shade side, and a lighter side with warm tones and neutrals that will suit anybody. First up, we have Joe's, and this is described as a soft colonial rose cream, and it's the perfect neutral with a kiss of pink. And I'm sure you're all thinking, oh, another pinky beige color, what's new? But to play devil's advocate, I feel like this is actually a really interesting and unique undertone for a beige color, and it applied beautifully. This is one coat of Joe's, and it's gorgeous. Next up, we have Kinsley, which is described as a blush-toned caramel cream. And while this color is absolutely gorgeous, I feel like it doesn't look very well on my skin tone, but I think it would be stunning on darker complexions. And again, it's a one coater. Next up is Foster, and this is a decadent hot chocolate cream with pink undertones. And this really does look like hot chocolate in a bottle. This was the first one that I experienced some application issues. The first coat was pretty streaky, but on the second coat, it built up very nicely, and that color came through true to the bottle. And here is 2 coats of Foster, very rich, and if you like browns, you're gonna love this one. Next is Briar, and this is described as a red tone terracotta cream, and this is a gorgeous shade. On my camera, it's coming off a little more pink, but in real life, I feel like that's a very accurate description of it. It's like a dusty, muted red tone, and while it wasn't a one coater, it built up very well in 2 coats. Next, we have Margaret, and this is described as a well-balanced, vivid auburn red cream. So this is an interesting color because I feel like it looks red on camera, but in person, I feel like it's one step away from being red. It's like a slightly desaturated red. Although I love this color, I don't know if it's a fall color. To me, it felt more springy, but it also was a one coater. Next, we have Rashida, and this is a dazzling ruby red with a shimmer of red micro pearl, and this is Christmas in a bottle. It is gorgeous and jewel tone and everything you would want for a holiday red. I did 2 coats for perfect full opacity, and I'm definitely going to save this one for the holidays. Next is Etta, and this is described as a vampy Cabernet with a hint of violet micro pearl. And this is one of those shades that just screams autumn to me, and it looks amazing on everyone. The first coat was pretty lacking, kind of streaky, but it built up beautifully on the second coat, and that gorgeous jewel tone depth was definitely there. Here is 2 coats of Etta with no top coat. Next, we have Ripley, which is described as a rich boysenberry cream. To me, this is a berry magenta shade that everyone probably has 1,000 of. Of this collection, this is my least favorite because it's such a generic shade. However, it does apply really well. If you don't have a color like this in your collection, I would recommend this one. Up next is Makayla, and this is a dusty purple taupe cream. While I'm not the biggest fanatic of purple nail polish, I do love the dusty property to this one. It really has a grayish undertone that I think makes it really wearable, especially for people that are on the fence about purple nail polish. I think you might like this one because I actually ended up liking it. Next is Vesper, and this is a deep antique gray violet cream. This is a chameleon shade. It will look different in all different lights. On my camera, it's coming off like a dusty indigo with a little bit of purple, but when I wore this in other lights, it looked more purple. In some, it looked more blue. It's definitely an interesting shade. And on par with the course, 2 coats was all I needed for full opacity. Moving along, next we have Elliot, which is described as a blackened peacock blue cream. And this was an interesting polish for me because when I applied it, it almost had like a jelly sort of texture, but it was definitely still a cream formula. It just had that streakiness that a jelly polish would have. But when I built it up on the second coat, that completely went away and that saturation really came through strong. This is a gorgeous 2-coater polish. If you love dark blues, you're gonna love this one. And lastly, we have Estrogen, which is described as a black tourmaline with a scattered silver effect. This is definitely one of my favorites from the collection. On the first coat though, it doesn't look very promising, but on the second coat, it really builds up that blackened base and it comes through so beautiful. It reminds me of like a starry night sky, and it's gonna be like the perfect New Year's Eve polish. I've actually worn this several times since I filmed this video, and it's still one of my favorites. And there you have the Zoya 2019 Fall Collection. The ones that stood out to me the most were Jose, Rashida, I really liked Etta, and definitely Estrogen. If you enjoyed this video, you can click on your screen here for my Swatches playlist where I have a bunch more swatch videos for you to watch. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.